The top 10 amazing health benefits of coffee drinking for your body. The nutrients, vitamins, and minerals found within the coffee bean are responsible for the health advantages of coffee, which extend to practically every part of the body. Once brewed, these nutrients permeate the black liquid, which many of us subsequently consume with pleasure. We have good news for habitual coffee drinkers. You may be reaping health benefits from your daily cup that you are unaware of, and we will list these health benefits below. It is crucial to remember, however, that correlation does not imply causation. Coffee users likely have other good behaviors that contribute to their general health. Therefore, let us examine the health benefits of coffee in depth. 1. Improves energy levels. One of the primary reasons individuals consume coffee is to feel more alert and aware. Caffeine is a stimulant that stimulates the brain and central nervous system. It achieves this by inhibiting adenosine receptors in the brain, which are often responsible for fatigue and the elevation of adrenaline levels in the blood. No wonder coffee is the preferred beverage in the workplace. Many of us depend on coffee for the energy boost it provides. Consequently, it makes reasonable that this energy surge can also lead to increased physical activity throughout the day. 2. Improve memory. Caffeine is a stimulant substance that directly affects the brain, and it has been demonstrated that it increases alertness. Several studies have demonstrated that caffeine can increase certain forms of memory, particularly global memory. In-depth research indicates that the effect of coffee on memory depends on the individual's state. This indicates that caffeine only helps memory if it is consumed both at the time of information acquisition and at the time of later recollection. Other research has demonstrated that caffeine improves performance on specific memory tasks. Along with increasing alertness, coffee can also improve memory. 3. Lowers risk of brain disorders. Coffee use may protect against dementia, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease. Studies have shown that coffee user had a 60% lower chance of Alzheimer's disease and a 55% lower risk of Parkinson's disease. While this coffee fact is remarkable, it is equally necessary to eat well and exercise frequently to maintain good health. Coffee contains neuroprotective characteristics and may reduce the risk of Parkinson's disease, the second most prevalent neurodegenerative disorder after Alzheimer's. If you are a coffee drinker, write in the comments section below how many cups of coffee you drink daily. 4. Increases physical activity levels. If you want to get more out of life and perform better in sports, a cup of coffee first thing in the morning is a great place to start. The increased adrenaline in your system will make you feel ready to embark on strenuous physical activities like lifting weights at the gym. Caffeine can help increase fat loss through exercise. We've been conditioned to believe that caffeine is dehydrating, which is one of the key reasons fitness experts advise avoiding coffee before and after exercise. A recent study indicates, however, that modest caffeine consumption, up to roughly 500 milligrams or about 3 cups per day, does not dehydrate exercisers sufficiently to hinder their performance. Caffeine is a performance and endurance enhancer. Not only does it combat exhaustion, but it also strengthens muscle contraction, reduces the exerciser's sense of pain, and raises blood fatty acids, which support endurance. 5. Improves your mood. Coffee can improve your mood, contributing to a more optimistic outlook and reducing the likelihood of experiencing depressive feelings. How coffee can enable people to live a happier existence. They discovered that coffee can imitate the mild antidepressant effect and increase serotonin levels. If you are feeling down or have had a rough day, organize a coffee date with a friend to improve your attitude. Multiple studies have connected coffee consumption to lower depression rates in both men and women. Several studies found an inverse link between coffee intake and depression, that is, heavy coffee users appeared to have the lowest risk, up to 20%, of depression. It is known that caffeine activates mood-regulating neurotransmitters, including dopamine and serotonin, but researchers are still unsure as to how coffee appears to prevent sadness. Before we get into the rest of the list, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. 6. Helps with weight loss. Caffeine can increase our metabolic rate, which can assist with fat burning. Caffeine stimulates the neurological system, which subsequently sends signals to fat cells, facilitating their breakdown. As long as you don't add sugar to your daily coffee, you may get weight loss benefits from your caffeine intake. A study indicated that coffee consumers were 18% more likely to maintain their weight loss over time compared to those who did not consume coffee. The effects of coffee on weight loss may be attributable to caffeine's action as an appetite suppressant and its influence on metabolic activity. 7. Supports heart health. Research has indicated that people who drink coffee regularly had a lower risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke. Doctors found that people who drank 3 or more cups of coffee daily had reduced buildup in their coronary arteries. A second study found that people who drank coffee every day cut their risk of stroke by 20% over 10 years. In recent years, coffee has shifted from the avoid list to the drink in moderation list, since it appears to give the brain, metabolic, anti-cancer, and heart health benefits. 8. Help protect your liver. The effect of coffee drinking on the liver has been the subject of extensive research for decades. With a multiplicity of positive outcomes, it is becoming increasingly apparent that coffee may not deserve its negative reputation. Researchers speculate that coffee's antioxidant properties may be responsible for its health advantages. Coffee use can reduce the risk of cirrhosis, a condition in which the liver ceases to function normally. 2 additional cups of coffee per day were associated with a 44% reduced chance of developing liver cirrhosis. Coffee drinking reduces the risk of liver cancer. A good diet and regular exercise are also necessary for optimal liver health. Use cream and sugar sparingly, or drink your coffee black, to maximize the advantages of this potent beverage. 9. Reduces risk of diabetes. Some study indicates that regular coffee consumption may be connected with a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes over time. In fact, according to a study of 30 research, each cup of coffee drunk daily was associated with a 6% decreased chance of developing type 2 diabetes. This is believed to be the result of coffee's capacity to protect the function of the beta cells in your pancreas, which produce insulin to regulate blood sugar. In addition, it is high in antioxidants and may alter insulin sensitivity, inflammation, and metabolism, which are all factors in the development of type 2 diabetes. 10. Heals the body's cells with antioxidants. Coffee has even more antioxidants than tea or wine. This caffeinated beverage contains antioxidants such as polyphenols, trigonelline, and quinine, which can boost your general health. Antioxidants protect and repair cellular and genetic damage throughout the body. Other foods, such as fruit, vegetables, and whole grains, are also rich in antioxidants, but many individuals do not consume enough of them. Coffee is a rich source of beneficial antioxidants. Approximately 1,000 antioxidants have been found in unprocessed coffee beans, and hundreds more are produced during roasting. Numerous studies have shown coffee as a significant, and in some instances, the only, source of antioxidants for its individuals. Antioxidants combat inflammation, which is a root cause of numerous chronic illnesses, such as arthritis, atherosclerosis, and numerous forms of cancer. These health advantages demonstrate that consuming one of your favorite beverages is beneficial for the mind, body, and spirit. Whether you prefer your coffee black or with cream and sugar, this delectable treat is bursting with flavor and nutrients. If you want to learn about some foods that can help you sleep better at night after a long day, Check out this video on the 15 foods that help you sleep at night. Thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.